Hi, my name is Amna Osman, CEO at Nashville CARES. Our mission is to end the HIV epidemic in Middle Tennessee through services, advocacy, and prevention. These Fireside Chats are conversations for you. They're conversations that we want you to hear so you can focus on yourself and you can really take care of you. It is a conversation and a chat for you. So, Averianna, it is such a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. I know I missed you at the AIDS Walk, I know. But thank you so much for all the support that you gave Nashville CARES, our community. It was an amazing event, and you know what, you played a huge part in it. That's wonderful.
Great. Yeah.
And you know what, it's just such an important topic for us to have, sexual health.
Absolutely.
Making sure that people are whole, that they're healthy, that they're thriving, that they're enjoying life, that no matter what they're doing in life, right?
Yep.
And you know, when I think about you, I think about the young generation, the next generation, right? The next generation that's going to leave this world even a better place.
Absolutely.
And so how do we start having this combined courageous conversation and this conversation that's really needed? So how do we partner with folks like you, influencers? Like how do we get connected so we can have the same message and put it out there? A united front, a united message, a sexual health conversation.
I'm thinking workshops. I'm thinking like local workshops. I'm thinking like reaching out to people such as myself and the people that are in those positions that already have influence. You know, I love that. Obviously, I don't work for a local news station, but it's a camaraderie amongst us local journalists. We don't have the conversations because it's just not on the forefront. But I feel like if it's on the forefront by having me have the conversations and, you know, the different guests that you have here and pushing it out there and making it important, I think that is the quickest, greatest, freest, authentic change that we can have. And then taking a step further in, you know, in the real world, your local personalities or your local artists, your local people who have the motion and the influence and the voice already. So I think,
so we start there. And creative approaches.
Every level.
I love it. I love it.
I feel like my generation, we are kind of like the generation of trial and error.
And you're inquisitive. You're a generation that's inquisitive.
Absolutely.
So how do we capture that? So how did you get to learn about sexual health? Kind of just let's talk about your generation and kind of what's going on.
I didn't really learn from, I guess, the true educational experts. It was more so of my friends' experience. So I'm like, hey, girl, you know, hey, what was this like? How was that? You know,
so friends telling friends.
Yeah, because it was more so we were scared to have that conversation with our parents. It's how we keep life going, you know, and it's a conversation that can be, you know, talked about at different levels, you know what I'm saying? Depending on, you know, what you deem is, you know, appropriate, but it's still a conversation that can be had. No matter the age.
No matter the age. And it's really important. Age-appropriate education on sexual health, critical. How do we really make sure that we're not seeing numbers of young folks getting HIV when there is pre-exposure prophylaxis to prevent it? And so what do we need to do?
Our voices got silent.
The advocators got silent.
And so that's what I think. And so if we get back loud and we get, like you said, get back in those schools and on every level and start, I know that we will be able to see a change. So,
you know, there is not a cure. There is medication, there is resources, there is an ability to take medication and adhere to it. That creates people being undetectable. So what does undetectable mean? Undetectable equates to untransmittable. So there's this whole campaign of undetectable equals untransmittable. So people living with HIV who are going to their doctor on an ongoing basis, taking their medication, are not the ones that are passing the virus. It's the people that don't know. It's the people that are out there that we engage with each and every day, maybe sexually, that don't know their HIV status are the ones that are passing the virus. So it's so important that we get tested. How do we promote people getting tested? And really, for us, I think World AIDS Day is a time for us to remember those that we've lost and remember the journey that we have taken and the battle that so many people have fought so courageously.
Yeah.
And some have lost their lives. And there's folks that are living with HIV that are thriving right now because of the medicine, because the advancement in, research, in medication, in strategies and technology, in ways that people can engage and, find doctors and be with doctors. That's what Nashville CARES does.
Yep.
We want to make sure that every person who's living with HIV has access to medical care, to mental health care, and to sexual health care.
I love it.
Right?
And that's what that's why we love Nashville CARES.
And people who are negative to be able to get a test, to get prevention and education services, and if they need to be on PrEP, for us to provide them PrEP. That's what we're all about. We want to have a community and a nation that is sexually healthy.
I love it.
And that is what we're really looking at and what we're moving on. And every young person, I love that you're out there and you're an ambassador and that, you are a spokesperson for Nashville CARES because we need young people to know that it's important for them to take care of their sexual health. So last words, just parting words. What would you say to your younger friends and people that are in your community and in your circle? What would you say to them around sexual health?
I know you guys are already talking about it. So I just think, find somebody that you trust. Find somebody that you can confide in. And I know, it's a touchy situation because you may not want to share, what it is that you may be doing that you ain't got no business doing. But we have to protect ourselves. We have to be safe. And if it's going to be something, that you are actively engaging in or thinking about or even want to knowledge about or wanted to know about, get the correct information, get the right information, get the right education so you can be protected.
Well, I appreciate it. It's so amazing. I'm so glad to see you.
Glad
I'm
to
so looking
meet you.
forward
Yes,
to
for
this
sure.
day. So
Yes.
thanks so much. I appreciate it. And I look forward to the work that we can do together in unity to talk about sexual health and make people feel whole and healthy and thriving and enjoying and living their best life.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.